So with everything in our culture, there's waves. You know what I'm saying? And I know you've noticed that it's probably a different wave, like versus how it was maybe 10 years ago to now. Back then, you had your websites that, the people know, they know what websites they use, or you had like the Blade or whatever. But now you got this whole new thing. You got the Snapchat, the Onlyfans, and all of this type of stuff. Being that you're someone that's like seeing it from then to now, what do you think about that? Like the evolution of it,
Honestly,
of just the game in general.
I feel like a lot of bitches are fucking up the game and have fucked up the game. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the track, because that's how you even start with hoeing. Even back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it started with walking on the street, on the corner, standing on the side of the corner, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of bitches, they're just really fucking up the game. And then you got a lot of tricks that have also been fucked over, scammed, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's on both ends, tricks and hoes. You know what I'm saying? Who they're being, what instructions they're also under. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these young motherfuckers out here that, oh well shit, let me get this bitch right here and let me fucking put her on the track. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. Or let me fucking go ahead and do this and put her on the net and then let's fucking rob them. Fuck that shit. You ain't even gotta fuck them. I'm gonna walk in and rob them. Like, what the fuck? You don't do shit like that, bro. That's how you don't fucking, that's why a lot of bitches like me specifically, you know what I'm saying, or any other bitch that does good, that has good
Vibes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even when they have had good clientele or whatever, you miss out on other good clientele because everybody else is fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, I don't know, it's just like, don't get me wrong, like you do get good tricks and shit, but then like, even when you got good tricks, you got regulars and shit, they fall off. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing you for 300 for an hour, you know what I'm saying? And then, oh, well, I got her right here. She's going to do 150 for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck this. I'm going to go for the least expensive bitch.
No, exactly.
And like, that's why, like, too, I also left New Orleans because it was just, my clients were just going away. You know what I mean? Like, I was losing my money and I was just like, fuck all that shit.
No, for sure, most definitely.
That shit.
So so have you ever, like, when you were what have you ever traveled like on some cross country type shit?
Yeah, I've been to California, love it.
Mm-hmm.
All the area, make good money out there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Vegas. Vegas was actually that was a whole different fucking scenery for me. Like, that took me for a loop. Like, I honestly didn't even know how to work the casinos like that. Like, that was just a whole different, like, that's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even got to that level yet. You know what I'm saying? To where I could be. I know if I did work it, shit, I'd be hitting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
When I did go out there, it was just, that was too much. And then plus I had just, after I had my baby and shit and, gave it up for adoption and all that other shit. My mental wasn't right. And I ended up leaving and shit like that. And I ended up going back to Texas. I made my way back to Dallas some way, somehow. I don't remember how, but I did.
Yeah.
But I liked Vegas though, but I also been to Colorado. Colorado was really nice. I hit, but I didn't really hit.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't stay long enough to really just hit though, but I was in Denver. And then those were like the only like other states I had really been to besides Louisiana too. So other than that, I ain't really just been nowhere else.
What was like the biggest stable that you ever been a part of? Like with
the biggest stable?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I guess when I first had, it was me, another black bitch, another light skinned bitch, another white bitch. I think he had like 5 hoes. When I first was with him, he was actually probably the biggest stable I was with. Or whatever. When I first, that's probably the biggest stable I've probably been in besides because he at first he had 3 and then he had fired. Well, the bitch, he didn't really fire her. She actually just left. And then it was me and his bottom bitch for a minute. And then I ended up leaving because I wanted to get back to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really kind of feeling that shit. And then I regretted leaving because I felt like the game gods cursed my bitch ass for doing that shit because I was doing fucking good. Yeah. Like I was hitting like a motherfucker. I was making at least 1,200 at 2 bands, you know what I'm saying, in between there in a day, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 2 bands at the most, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like I really fucked my luck up when I left. And I felt like he was speaking, even though like that dude was like, he said he had been, this is what he says. He said he's officially only been pimping for 2 years, but he had been pimping, but he didn't know he was pimping for like 6 years. Mind you, bro, you were in the army for one, okay? You're a square, okay? Turned out to the, like, it was just a lot of shit that I started noticing and that he was kind of coming out more clean about with me about like how long he had been doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got a lot to kick it. Like, I'll still be down with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was making money. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was content where I was at. He wasn't rude. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't abusive. Like, he treated me right. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can also say I wasn't used to that. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Just for some pimp to just, oh, okay, well, go ahead, go shop. You and her go ahead, go get some clothes, whatever. Like, I was getting like outfits like every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we were making good money. And then, I told him my goals and shit like that. And he was like, stay down a little bit more, make a little bit more money. We'll get your body done.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Done.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is a question that I've heard a lot of my square partners ask. And I never could really give them the answer they want to hear. I could give them my opinion on what I think the female's answer might be. I'm just assuming. But I figure I'll ask you. Why do you feel females should have some folks? Like, what's your reasoning behind it?
You want my personal reason why I had actually got folks, or why other females you think possibly get folks?
Just give a general answer from your perspective of why you might have had them.
I feel like some women, it could be abandonment issues. It could be maybe that fatherly issue they got going on. Like, their father was probably there, but they probably weren't there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just, actually really turned out to really like the game and just willingly like giving their money to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a whole bunch of reasons. I know me personally, I had abandonment issues. I felt like my dad didn't give a fuck about me. I felt like he just tried to pawn me off because he was choosing his wife over his child. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, first off, you don't just choose your fucking some bitch over your fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Facts.
You don't like that. So I guess I was just trying to fulfill that void of trying to get some type of love or affection or whatever, you know what I'm saying? To maybe not the right type of love and affection I was probably wanting, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking for something that nobody could give me. You know what I'm saying? I had to get older and realize, like, you know, I had issues, and I was just trying to fill that void with whatever the fuck I could. You know what I'm saying? I thought a nigga could fix me. You know what I'm saying? Or I could possibly fix him because I was broken.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Or let me try and, you know, let me put this nigga on, even though he's a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know, sell pussy for him and give him my money and, you know, whatever I could try and fix. You know, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, honestly. Like, I done did a whole bunch of weird ass shit.
No, most definitely.